got something to say. But what now helps you get to sleep?
I think knowing that, I do my best during the day and do the best to be myself and spend time outside, spend time with God, spend time with my family, and give myself the gift of just forgiving, whatever perceived failures or mistakes. I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist and achiever, and I need to just, when I let myself let the day go, give myself permission to let it go and know that tomorrow is a new day. That is when I sleep my best.
Well, that's a key for everyone, because so many people go to sleep with all these problems on their mind, and that makes them toss and turn and wake up in the middle of the night. So what are you working on these days? What are you excited about?
Oh, there's so many things. I'm working with Blue Mountain Arts right now, a companion book for the short morning prayer book. It's going to be a beautiful collection of evening bedtime prayers. That was one of your first questions to me. We also have a book that's getting test marketed right now, and your audience might be very interested in this, Dr. Gail. The title of the book is this: Hot Flashes, No Sweat, oh maybe just a little, in parentheses. And it's really about, it's a book for women in this time in life, and it's about embracing this time in life, because personally I just turned 50 and I think this is just a great time in life, and I love this chapter. And so it's a lighthearted look at how, we're never alone. We women, we're in this together, and we can embrace this time in life. And so I'm very excited about that book. It's getting test marketed right now. I'll probably know within a month whether the publishing company will exercise its option to publish it. We'll see. Fingers crossed on that. In the Play Shop.
How do they test market a book?
I know that it's all kind of a mystery, kind of hush hush. They don't tell me a whole lot either. What they do, Dr. Gail, is they have this sort of abbreviated version of my book, if you will. It's just a nice little pamphlet, and wherever it is in the country, and I don't know, they don't tell me, but I guess they put these little pamphlets out for several months and test market it. And if the little pamphlet does well enough, then voila, they choose to publish my book. So it's all very mysterious. I don't know.
It is interesting that when you talk about hot flashes, because I'm finding, and I don't know why, because it's never been really said, but I'm finding more women in their late 60s and 70s having hot flashes. It used to be that they said, oh, it's about 50 or 55 or maybe 60. But now I'm finding women who are older continue to get hot flashes. So your book, if they do decide to publish it, should have a pretty good audience, because I think more and more women in their later life are experiencing these hot flashes.
Yeah, maybe, we're living, or maybe it's our lifespans, we're all healthier and we live, I'm not sure why they're experiencing symptoms later, but from what I understand, the whole hot flashes, it really varies by individual. It can last for a month or it can last for several years, and I just want women out there to know that they're not alone, that we're all going through this together. Right now, my ceiling fan in our bedroom is my new best friend. That thing gets me through my night. I can't even tell you. My poor husband, he has his pillow over his face because he can't stand the wind blowing on his face. But I love my ceiling fan.
So what about, you started to say something about the play shops.
Yes, we really have some momentum going with that. And I'm thinking, I've started hosting these 2-hour monthly play shops, and I'm thinking of the not too distant future, and I'll keep you updated when I have more details on this, but I would like to facilitate a retreat, if you will, kind of a Give Anxiety the Boot Camp, maybe a 2-day, a beautiful, retreat here in Jacksonville or some other part of the country or world, and just really give ladies a chance can you imagine 2 nights, 3 days of being together in a small, intimate, beautiful setting where we can drink the wine or drink coffee together and just relax and laugh and take care of ourselves and connect with new friends. I'm really excited about that idea.
That's fabulous. So what do you think will help the rest of us live a regret-free life?
Oh, all of the things that this has been a lovely conversation. I think all of the things that we've discussed, whether it's taking time in the morning or at bedtime to connect with our higher power, whether it's choosing to drink the wine, whether it's choosing to appreciate the little things in our lives and not beat ourselves up and just let the day go and let the past mistakes go. I think all of those things, Dr. Gail, will contribute to at the end of our lives, not feeling any regrets.
Well, that's wonderful. And I firmly believe that too. I think that I mean, there's a certain time you have to dedicate yourself to other people and other things and other areas. But I think eventually you do have to just really concentrate on making yourself live a regret-free life. Because if you do that, you're certainly of more value to everybody else that's around you, whether it's personal or business or however. So if people wanted to get to know more about you, Debra, where should they find out?
They can certainly visit I have a few websites. My main website, the Warm Milk Journal, they can certainly visit the Warm Milk Journal, and I have a nice big contact form, and I respond to every inquiry or anyone who reaches out to me. I will respond. They can certainly email me as well, and it's just my name, Debra Di Pietro @outlook.com.
You better spell it.
Sure, absolutely. Debra, Debra, and then the last name, Di Pietro, D as in Deborah, I, P as in Paul, IE, T as in Tom, RO @outlook.com.
Fantastic. Yeah, because we want to make sure everybody knows how to get a hold of you. And how on earth did you ever name the Warm Milk Journal?
I get asked that a lot, and it's just something that it just sort of came to me, back when I was that school teacher back in 2009 or 2010, it just kind of came to me. And I think, of course, warm milk is always, has at least a reputation of being a good remedy for insomnia. But I think more than anything, it's that cup of warmth. They say that if you give another person a warm cup of a beverage of some kind, they immediately feel love and nurturing and a connection with you. And I think that as a writer, that's what I wanted for my readers, is to be able to offer that proverbial cup of warm love and nurturing. And so that's the warm milk. And the journal part of it is a lot of my blog posts are journal writing prompts. I believe that writing is tremendously healing when we get our thoughts out on paper. And so it's a journal as well. So that's kind of the story behind the Warm Milk Journal.
Fabulous. That's great. So again, remember, if you want to get a hold of Debra, it's Debra, a short version, Debra, and the last name is Di Pietro, Dipietro, and her website is warmmilkjournal.com, and you can always get to her by emailing her at DebraDiPietro @outlook.com. I think that she's a wealth of information. I think that there's a lot that she has to offer you, and maybe she can even kind of educate you on how to do your own little play shops. I think that, just great. I think people would really enjoy that in various areas.
I think so. That's a good idea. I'd be happy to. And it's kind of a unique thing, right? I think, a lot of us, there are a lot of groups out there that do business networking or get together at happy hour at some local restaurant or bar, but this is something unique I'm offering. I don't think too many people are doing it. I've been in touch with Kathy Raphael, who inspired me with her book, and she's retired from doing play shops right now. She's in the Pittsburgh area. Just awesome, though. She knows I'm hosting these here in Jacksonville, and I would love to meet her one day. But yes, I'd be happy if anyone would be interested in starting these in their own hometowns. I'd be happy to mentor them to help them get started. Thank you for that suggestion. I think it's a great one.
Well, we've enjoyed having you, Debra. I want to thank you so much for being with us today. I know my guests, my listeners have enjoyed you as my guest, and thanks so much. I hope a lot of people will be in touch with you.
Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, and have a very blessed day, all of you.